Today I'm revealing 5 ChatGPT prompts that are so powerful, they feel illegal to know. From building your fitness plan from scratch to launching businesses while you sleep, all these prompts will absolutely blow your mind. And listen here, prompt number 3, it's so insane that I almost did not include it in this list. But I did, so what are you gonna do about it? I tested more than 100 prompts for this video, and finally I handpicked 5 of them. Oh, and these prompts are very long. You cannot just copy and paste them from watching this video. So if you want a cheat sheet with all of the prompts in this video, plus a few others that I did not include it yet, drop a comment below saying cheat sheet, and I will personally send you a link that has all of these prompts. Let's dive in. The first prompt from our list is called MRAP, which stands for Multi-Role Analytical Prompt. It's basically a very powerful way to use ChatGPT, where it acts like 3 experts in one. They will work together to give you the most thorough, detailed, carefully thought out answer possible, especially for complicated or unclear questions. Here's how it works. First, we have the planner, which will start thinking the problem through step by step. Then we have the critic. It will step in to challenge the first answer. And finally, we have the mediator that will combine the first 2. So unlike a typical AI tool that will just give you an answer to something that you're asking it, the MRAP process will give you the following: a transparent process. You can see how and why did it arrive at the answer that it arrived to, a very refined result, and finally a trustworthy solution. So next up, let me show you my laptop screen, and let me show you how does this actually work. In ChatGPT, all you have to do is paste the prompt right here. It looks like this. Send your message. This is the answer that we got. And next up, let's think about something complex to ask it. Should I quit my job to go full-time on my side hustle? Let's send this away and let's see how does the MRAP respond. So it's going to ask us some foundational questions. First of all, about my side hustle. After that, your current role at the company you work in, then financial runway and personal situation, and finally motivation and timeline. Let's answer all of these questions. First of all, for my side hustle, it's about raising chickens. What stage is it in? It's just an idea. How many hours per week do you currently spend on it? 5. Let's move at number 2 here. Current role at the company you work in. First of all, what's your role and how stable or senior is your position? Senior position. How satisfied are you with your current job? I would say, let's say 8 out of 10. How much income do you earn monthly and how essential is it to your current lifestyle? $100,000 per year, and it's essential. How many months of expenses could you cover if you left your job today? Let's say 6 months. Are you financially responsible for anyone else? Yes, my wife and daughter. Are there any fixed costs or obligations that add risks? Yes, rent and bank loan of $1,200 per month. And number 4, motivation and timeline. Why are you considering this change now? Passion, burnout, urgency, opportunity. Well, let's say passion for chickens. What does success look like 6 to 12 months from now if you do make the leap? Replacing my current income. All right, we're pretty much done. Let's send this away. All right, so here's the answer. Let's analyze it really quick. Planner's thinking and the outline. First of all, we need to clarify objectives and risks. I want to replace my current income, and I want to have a passion-driven side hustle about raising chickens, right? The major risks are that I'm not going to have any revenue. I'm going to be limited to a 6-month financial runway. It's dependent and fixed on my financial obligations, and it's high uncertainty given the fact that my idea is not tested, right? So what are my possible paths? First of all, quit now and go on full-time on the chicken business. That's one of the possibilities, right? Second of all, gradually ramp up the side hustle while staying in the current job. Third of all, take a sabbatical or unpaid leave if possible to test viability. Number 4, shift to a lower pressure job with income to reduce burnout and free time for your side hustle. That's pretty good so far, right? And further on, it's analyzing all of my options. So option now, quit now. The pros are full focus, faster learning curve, deep commitment might force success. The cons are no income, high stress, insufficient time to build traction before financial runway ends. That makes a lot of sense. Option 2, ramp your side hustle on the side. This is a recommended path. The pros are financial security and time to validate my business. My family is going to be protected. And the cons are slower progress and may extend the burnout. Option 3, sabbatical. The pros are more time for the side hustle while retaining my income. And the cons, career costs, could be equally draining and will not solve any untested ideas problem. Step 4, we have the decision criteria. The following criteria must be met for a full-time leap. Idea has been tested, it has demonstrated traction or pre-sales, it has a runway of 12 plus months ideally, clear business path plus a minimal viable product, and a contingency plan for family and finances. Alright, now let's see what is the planner's recommendation. First of all, do not quit your job right now. Instead, structure the next 3 to 6 months to validate your chicken-based business idea while keeping your current job. And focus on nights and weekends, define your MVP, build a plan to generate your first $1,000 per month revenue, and extend your financial runway through savings, cutting costs, or partial leave. Alright, now let's see what the critic has to say. First of all, I have an underestimated emotional cost of burnout. It says that the planner gives way to financial logic but does not sufficiently explore the impact of burnout on mental health, motivation, and long-term job performance, because burnout could impair the ability to maintain a high-performing senior role. Next up, it's too overly optimistic view of part-time progress, because spending just 5 hours per week on a side hustle may not yield actionable validation within 3 to 6 months. This could lead to false negatives and thinking the idea doesn't work when it just lacked the time or it's not tested properly. Third of all, it's missing a hybrid option. Fourth of all, we have incomplete risk management. And fifth of all, insufficient exploration of passion feasibility. And it's even going into details. Raising chickens is pretty vague. Is it farming, egg sales, courses, experiences, pet supply? And it says that the planner should have prompted a business model sketch to test monetization feasibility before offering structure recommendation. I would say that the critic pretty much roasted the planner here. And finally, the mediator, synthesis, and judgment. So its final recommendation is do not quit your job at this time. Instead, follow the structure hybrid strategy over the next 3 to 6 months. Clarify business model, test small and fast, carve out more time, build a runway, and reassess in 3 to 6 months. And finally, we have a confidence and unresolved points. It has a confidence score of 8.5 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 because it still had some unresolved uncertainties. So guys, as you can see from the first prompt, quitting your job to chase your dream is not a yes or no question. And this is not a random ChatGPT answer. It's a full-on decision engine. It broke down my life, my money, my risk, my family, everything. So this type of prompt is for the people that are just standing on the edge of the cliff and are asking themselves, do I jump or do I build some wings first? The next one, it might be even more powerful. This prompt basically turns ChatGPT into a business co-founder that's absolutely obsessed with you. You just have to feed it your interest, your skills, and how much money do you want to make, and it goes all in. It'll generate 20 plus side hustles that are tailor-made specifically for you. It's not gonna be the same thing that everybody on the internet is selling you, such as dropshipping or affiliate marketing. It also scores every single idea based on how much money can you make with it and how well is it suited for you. This isn't just brainstorming, it's strategy, clarity, and execution all in one. Let's see it. Alright, so this is a prompt right here. As you can see, I'm scrolling for a long time. It's a pretty long prompt, I gotta give it that. So let's copy it and let's paste it here, hit enter, and let's see what big old ChatGPT is gonna respond. Alright, so it's asking us for the following. First of all, top 3 to 5 personal interests or passion. Number 2, your 3 to 5 strongest skills or areas of expertise. Number 3, your target monthly annual revenue goal. Alright, so let's think about it. Let's hit enter and let's see what can it give us. Alright, so what happens next? First of all, strategic brainstorming. It'll generate 20 plus side hustle ideas that creatively combine your passions and strengths while avoiding common or saturated options. So no online courses, no consulting, and no generic freelancing. That's a good thing. Number 2, opportunity outlines. Each idea will include a quick overview of why it fits you and what makes it unique or overlooked. Number 3, rigorous evaluation, and it will assess each idea for market demand, uniqueness, alignment with my passions, feasibility of earning 100K per year, and long-term growth potential. Then we have a top 5 selection, and then we're gonna have a deep dive launch blueprints for each top idea. This goes very deep. Alright, so it says now I'm starting phase 1, which is strategic brainstorming. And it says, give me a moment to develop your custom opportunity map with 20 plus unique side hustle ideas. Stay tuned, coming up next. And it just died on me. It's not saying anything anymore. I can even send messages and I want to say, hey, you still here? All right, so it turns out it needed that boost. And me asking it, you still here, it kind of brought it back to life. So we have category 1, AI and video creation. AI enhanced short form video channel, AI avatars for brands, YouTube channel reviewing AI tool for real life problems, narrative AI mini-series, and vertical AI video newsletter. Alright, this sounds pretty accurate. Category 2, creator solutions and tools. AI-powered content fix services, short-form hook generator tool, creator toolkit subscription box, social clip repurposing studio, and creator therapist show. Category 3, problem solvers with AI. Fix my workflow AI show, niche productivity channel for ADHD creators. What are you trying to say, ChatGPT? AI challenge me series. You get the point. This is very long. AI-powered services and IP, community and engagement, monetizing content directly. And here are the next steps: evaluation and scoring. Next, I'll analyze all of the 22 ideas based on how well they align with your passions, offer something unique in the market, have strong revenue and growth potential, can realistically hit 100K per year. And finally, give me a thumbs up or a go ahead and I'll start that full evaluation ranking process. Go ahead. Let's see. So we have the phase 2, which is idea evaluation and scoring. We have a criteria and a meaning, and we also have a scorecard overview, which gives us the top performers in bold. All right, so these are the top performers. Number 1 is AI enhanced short form video channel, which has an average of 4.8. It's the best on this list. And as an explanation, it's telling us that it's a perfect fusion of how your love for making videos, AI, and helping people. Fast path to monetization, it's scalable, evergreen, and endlessly creative. At number 2, we have a YouTube channel of AI tools that are solving real problems. Then we have the AI Challenge Me series, AI Personal Brand Starter Package, and it's telling us why the others didn't make the list. And now it's deep diving into the blueprints. So basically now we have the top 5, and it can give us a blueprint that includes all of these things: opportunity overview, revenue potential, market analysis, strengths and challenges, growth path, and step-by-step action plan. Let's go. Enter. All right, so this is the opportunity overview. This is the revenue potential, which is divided into 3 parts, which is early, mid, and growth. So if I'm going to do this in the earliest estimated timeline of 1 to 3 months, I can make anywhere between $500 and $2,000 per month. Mid is sponsored videos, digital products with scripts and templates, 4 to 8 months, which can get me to $3,000 to $7,000 per month. And growth is brand licensing, high ticket creative partnerships, and memberships that can take like a year, and I can make anywhere between $10,000 and $20,000 per month, which is pretty sweet. It also gives me a case study with 3 YouTube channels and TikTok channels that are posting AI generated content and that are making money with this. A market analysis that's divided into 4 different parts: the strengths, the challenges, what is the scalability and sustainability potential, and what is the action plan divided into multiple phases and steps, and finally, the outcome. Guys, you can go on and on forever, keeping the same base script. You can use that and continue brainstorming with it forever until you're gonna find something that suits you. I think that this prompt read me pretty well based on the information that I gave it. And I think that the only thing it could do better is to actually ask me some detailed things. For example, I said, I like helping people. Well, how do you like helping people? In person, in mass, on social media? Do you like making videos? Do you like just writing stuff to help people? How exactly do you like helping people? And with videos, okay, you like to make videos, but what kind of videos? Do you like to make educational videos, creative videos, funny videos, comedy videos, horror videos? It doesn't exactly know what kind of videos I can make and what kind of videos I like to make. So it's not fully exploring my fullest potential, I would say, but still, I would give it a 9 out of 10. This next tool helps you think like a genius using the 6 thinking hats method that was invited by Edward de Bono. It's like having a super smart guy that walks you through every single path of the problem, step by step, so you can make clear and confident decisions. All right, so I'm gonna read them to you. We have the blue hat, which is planning the thinking process. We have the white hat, which is looking at the facts. We have the black hat, which is spotting problems or risks. The yellow hat is seeing the positives and opportunities. The red hat is noticing feelings and gut instincts. And the green hat is thinking creatively and outside of the box. So this guide would ask you simple questions, it will give you real life examples, and it will explain anything in a way that even a 10-year-old can follow. Each hat will show you a different point of view, so you can get the full picture before making a choice. This is how the prompt looks like. It's pretty long as well. Let's copy it, paste it into ChatGPT, and hit enter. By the way, guys, all of these prompts are super valuable. If you want to get them in the form of a cheat sheet, don't forget to leave a comment below saying cheat sheet, and I'm gonna personally send you a link to it so you can use it anytime you want. I know you cannot copy and paste it from the screen directly because it's a very long prompt, so I've made a document with all of these prompts. All you have to do is comment below cheat sheet, and I will send you a link to it. You can just save it and use it anytime you want. All right, so first, can you tell me what you're thinking about today? I want to make a decision, but I'm not sure about it. I want to start a YouTube channel. All right, so we will walk through each hat one by one, and I will guide you with questions and examples. You don't need to prepare anything, just follow along. Sounds good. And then it tells me what each hat is doing. Let's scroll down. And it takes each and every single hat one by one. And then it's asking me a couple blue hat questions before we move on. So the following part of the video will be fast forward because I don't want to bore you with all of these details. And I'm gonna see you at the final hat. Alright guys, so this is the last hat. It's the white hat, and it says right here, once you answer these, it'll bring all of the hats together into a simple summary so you can see the big picture and decide what next steps makes the most sense for you. Are you ready? Basically, each and every single hat asks me different questions. I answer those questions, and this is the last hat. Now we're gonna see the final answer. Alright, so we have the final thoughts and the next steps. First of all, do light research, spend a couple of days learning. Step 2, try a mini test, make a 30-day trial plan where I'm gonna create one video per week. Don't worry about being perfect. At the end of 30 days, review it. Did you enjoy it? How does it sound? What worked? What didn't work? Step 3, protect your confidence. Tell only a few friends, set small goals, and remember, everyone feels awkward at the start. So this is pretty much tailored to what I specifically want. I wanted to make a YouTube channel, so I inputted that information in there. I gave it all of my fears, and it's giving me a counterbalance to what my fears are. For example, I said, I fear that I will work a lot of time in vain and I will not see any results. I will work a lot of time, I will not get any subscribers, any views. So that's why it's giving me a counterbalance to that, which is create one video per week and don't worry about being perfect, because that was one of my other fears. I want to be perfect. I don't want to make any mistakes. Alright, so depending on the problem that you're trying to solve right now, this is actually a very good exercise. You can wear multiple hats and see your problem from multiple angles, thus you will understand your problem better and you will be able to make better decisions because of wearing these hats. Alright guys, so before moving to prompt number 4, I want to give you a quick tip that can help you find amazing prompts if you don't have any ideas and you don't know where to find them. All you have to do is go to there'sanaIforthat.com, write ChatGPT, click on the ChatGPT app. So this is their page on Taft. All you have to do is scroll down up until the point you see prompts. So this is the ChatGPT page on Taft. All you have to do is scroll down up until the point you are going to see a section that's called prompt collection. Here you're going to find a lot of very useful prompts, which gets us to prompt number 4 of this video. Let's pick something cool from here. Let's say gym trainer advisor. So all you have to do is click on it and you're going to get all of the prompt in here, and you can just copy it and paste it into a new ChatGPT window, and just paste it into a new ChatGPT tab. Enter. And there you go. We have our very own personal trainer right here. And I'm not kidding you, there are people who are paying thousands of dollars a month for exactly something like this. Alright, so let's start building a solid foundation together. First, I need to understand your current fitness level. Let's answer these questions, guys. Question 1. How would you describe your current fitness level? I would say intermediate. Question 2. What is your primary fitness goal right now? I'd say that would be fat loss. Question 3. Do you have any current or past injuries, medical conditions, or physical limitations I should know about? Well, I do have upper back pain and Achilles tendon pain. Alright, and it's also telling me where could my problems come from. It could be postural, which is the thing that's happening to me right now. And for the Achilles tendon, it tells me where can that come from, and will steer clear of the ballistic plyometrics and instead is going to use low impact cardio. Question 4. What equipment do you currently have access to? I don't have any equipment. What is your weekly schedule like? How much time can I dedicate to training? 3 days a week, 1 hour at a time. Question 6. Eating habits. Common go-to meals. I track calories. Alright, so we're done with the questions. Fitness assessment overview. It basically tells me all of the things I fed it. It gives me training structure options. We have option A, full body strength and burn 3 times per week. Option B, upper lower total split. Option C, strength and cardio hybrid. It asks me what is the best for me right now. I would say, I don't know, option C. And there you go. This is the customized workout plan. We have 3 days per week, 60 minutes per session. We have it divided into days. Day 1, day 2, day 3. We have a personalized nutrition and recovery guidance. We have a sample to-go meals. So it didn't matter that I told it that I'm grabbing a lot of to-go meals, which is very unhealthy. It's actually shifting its strategy towards what I'm already doing, so I will not feel a lot of change in my life. And it's giving me a lot of go-to meals as an example. It's telling me how to hydrate, how much to sleep. And as for motivation and mindset support, it's not just telling me, come on, do it. I know you can do it. No, nobody cares about that. It's actually giving me scientifically proven motivation that actually works, which is tracking progress weekly, not daily, because we all know that if you track your progresses daily, you can lose confidence because an upward movement doesn't look like this, it's much more something like this. It tells me to celebrate performance, it tells me to not chase perfection, it tells me that when the motivation dips, rely on structure and discipline, and remind yourself this is not a 6-week sprint, it's a lifetime transformation in progress. It also gives me troubleshooting and adjustments, final plan summary, and what are the next steps. So anytime you want to check in with ChatGPT on this, all you have to do is answer this particular chat, keep it saved somewhere, and you can keep progress. Any kind of problem, you just write it here and ChatGPT knows what you talked about and it will respond you. Alright guys, as for our final prompt, I know that a lot of you guys are traveling and you like to travel, so I have picked a travel companion that's gonna help you with anything related to travel. This is how the prompt looks like. Let's copy it and paste it into a new ChatGPT tab. Guys, I highly encourage you to use this prompt. It's like using a cheat code and you don't need to spend any money. You don't need to buy any apps. All you have to do is write this prompt and paste it into ChatGPT. I promise you're gonna have the best traveling experience ever. I'm planning a 14-day trip to the south of France. I'm traveling with my wife and daughter. I want to visit local architecture, chill by the beach, eat local quality food, and have long sunset walks. Any specific hotel or accommodation needs? 4-star hotels that have a nearby car rental company office and a garage, and it's also close to the beach. Number 5, dietary restrictions. Open to anything. Number 6, preferred travel pace, relaxed. We have a 3-year-old, and that's it. Let's hit enter, and it is going to craft the best traveling experience that you will ever see in your life, I promise you. All right, confirm details for planning. Next steps, I'll begin organizing the destination guide, review travel warnings, scout cultural events, and proceed to a hand-curated day-by-day itinerary and hotel recommendation that cater to your needs as a family. All right, so what are the travel dates? 12, 26th of August, flexible dates. All right, so it's telling me what is the climate and weather, basic French phrases, hello, goodbye, please, thank you, yes, no. What is the etiquette? What are the customs? It gives me a summary of what are my preferences, travel warnings, safety, weather, health, cultural events, recommended hotels, and a detailed itinerary. From day 1 starting in Nice, day 4 to 6, Juan Le Pin, day 7 to 9, Cassis, 10-12, Aix-en-Provence, and finally Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. Emergency numbers, police, ambulance, fire, nearest hospital to my hotel, embassy contact, and travel insurance. So now you know the most powerful prompts in the entire world of AI. And honestly, if you're not using this, you're missing out like crazy. One thing I can promise you, these prompts will transform the way you're using ChatGPT starting today. Don't forget to check out Taft. And again, if you want the full cheat sheet, all of the prompts copy and paste ready, plus a few bonus prompts that I did not include in here, just drop the word cheat sheet below in the comments and I'm gonna personally take care of you. So this video was just the beginning. Now go out there and build something insane. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.